Each of our lives is not just a series of days of existence, but a journey in search of meaning and the deepest value. There are times when we need a guiding light, a reminder that kindness and love can change the world. This is the legacy left by Mother Teresa. Lessons that not only inspire, but also guide us to live a life full of meaning and completeness. Mother Teresa, a symbol of compassion, dedicated her entire life to helping the poor and the forgotten. Her words are not only life philosophies, but also a powerful source of motivation, reminding us that true value lies in how we contribute and love. Today, let's explore her most inspiring lessons. Lessons that can change the way we view life and ourselves. Today, we will explore Mother Teresa's most inspiring quotes. Lessons that not only help us live better, but also open our hearts, making the world a better place through small acts of kindness. Let's begin this journey with a core lesson: the value of small acts with great love. Mother Teresa once said, "Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love." This quote is not just a piece of advice, but a guiding principle throughout her meaningful life. Mother Teresa reminds us that the value of an action does not lie in its scale or grandeur, but in the love and sincerity we put into it. In fact, Mother Teresa lived fully by this philosophy. She didn't need large projects to prove her worth. Instead, she focused on the small things, caring for the sick, comforting the dying, and taking time to listen to the wounded souls. From these small acts, she brought hope and changed the lives of thousands. This quote encourages us to focus on quality over quantity. Instead of striving to do great things that may seem out of reach, let's start with small actions we can take right now, with all our heart. A smile, a word of encouragement, or a simple helping hand can carry profound meaning when done with love. We don't need to do grand things. Let's focus on the actions we can take every day. Every action, no matter how small, when born from love, has the power to spread happiness. Start with your family, friends, and the community around you. In modern life, we often forget the value of small acts. Ask yourself, what have I done today to bring joy or comfort to someone else? Each day is an opportunity for us to practice kindness and live in the spirit that Mother Teresa conveyed. Let this quote inspire you to keep doing good, even in small ways, because each of these actions contributes to making the world a better place. When small things bring great meaning, the next lesson will guide us on how to start changing the world from within our own family. Mother Teresa once said, "If you want to change the world, go home and love your family." This quote not only emphasizes the role of family in life, but also positions the family as the foundation for all great changes. Mother Teresa believed that a peaceful and prosperous world must begin with core values planted within each person's home. Family is not only a shelter, but also the place where we learn the first lessons of love, tolerance, and responsibility. If we want to spread good values to society, the first thing we need to do is build a loving and connected family. Throughout her life, Mother Teresa emphasized that the greatest love does not come from distant actions, but from caring for and loving those closest to us. A happy family not only creates strong individuals, but also serves as the motivation for each person to contribute more positively to the community. All positive values are formed in the family, and you need to take the time to build and nurture love within your home. When the family is happy, you will carry that positive energy out into society, helping to build better relationships. Simple actions like having dinner together, daily conversations, or listening to a loved one's thoughts all contribute to building a close-knit and happy family. Let Mother Teresa's words inspire you to start changing the world from within your own home. For a loving family is the first brick in building a better society. Love for family is the first step, but true happiness comes from selfless sharing. Happiness is not in having more, but in giving more. This quote from Mother Teresa emphasizes a simple yet profound truth. The value of life is not in what we accumulate, but in what we share. True happiness does not come from receiving, but from the joy of bringing value to others. Throughout her life, Mother Teresa gave not only material possessions, but also her time, love, and care to those who needed it most. For her, each time she helped someone, she felt happiness. This act not only made a difference in someone else's life, but also enriched her own soul and heart. This quote encourages us to open our hearts and share what we have, whether material or emotional. It could be a comforting word, a sincere smile, or a small act of kindness. When you give with love, you not only change others, but also experience deep joy from seeing your own value in this life. Ask yourself, am I willing to share what I have with others? Have I truly understood that happiness does not lie in possession, but in sharing? Each of us has the ability to bring happiness to others, as long as we open our hearts and act with sincerity. Start with the smallest things, because each time you give, the world becomes a better place, and you will feel the true meaning of life. When we learn how to give, the next lesson will show us how to make love the foundation of every action. The question is not how much you have done, but how much you have done with love. For Mother Teresa, love is the most important element that gives value to each action. It is not the quantity or size, but the quality and meaning that the action brings. Every time she helped, Mother Teresa did so with profound love. She didn't just focus on meeting material needs, but also cared for the emotional and spiritual well-being of those in need. This is a great lesson for all of us, to do everything with love, not for accomplishments or recognition, but because it is the right thing to do. Love in action not only brings comfort to others, but also helps us find peace and joy in life. A small act, like listening to someone who is sad, supporting someone in trouble, or simply smiling at a stranger, all become meaningful when they come from the heart. Think for a moment. Do the things you do every day truly come from love? Do you put your whole heart into these actions? When we do everything with love, not only do others receive value, but we also become better versions of ourselves. Let this quote inspire you every day, helping you live and act with true meaning. Love is at the core, but the final lesson reminds us that kindness does not need recognition. Do good, even when no one is watching. This quote from Mother Teresa carries a profound message about the value of kindness. She emphasized that kind acts do not need acknowledgement or the spotlight. Their true value lies in their inherent meaning and the way they quietly make the world a better place. Throughout her journey of serving humanity, Mother Teresa did countless good deeds without caring for fame or praise. For her, helping a poor person, comforting the dying, or caring for the forgotten was a responsibility, not a way to gain admiration. Her kindness came from sincerity and unconditional love. This quote reminds us that in life, sometimes the smallest, most sincere actions have the power to create significant change. A kind act, even if unseen, can spread positive energy and bring great meaning to life. Ask yourself, Am I willing to do the right thing, even when no one knows? The lesson from Mother Teresa is to live kindly, not for recognition, but because it is the right thing to do. Let sincerity guide every action. When you live with this spirit, you will experience true peace and happiness, regardless of whether anyone notices. The lessons from Mother Teresa are not just deep philosophies, but also guiding principles for us to live a more meaningful life. From doing small things with great love, building a strong family foundation, to giving selflessly and living kindly, even when no one is watching. Mother Teresa left a timeless legacy of compassion and responsibility towards life. The journey of living in the spirit of Mother Teresa does not require us to do great things immediately. Instead, start with the smallest actions, with a heart full of love. Think of those you can help today, the values you can spread, and the positive changes you can bring to the world around you. Perhaps the greatest lesson from Mother Teresa is, live a life full of love, selflessness, and sincerity. By living true to these values, you not only enrich your own life, but also spread the power of love and kindness to others. Let these lessons inspire you to continue your journey of self-discovery, build stronger relationships, and make the world a better place every day. Because, as Mother Teresa emphasized, love is the light that brightens every path. After absorbing these valuable insights, I want to give you a ticket into the world of Mother Teresa. If anyone has ever spoken of the extraordinary nature of this woman, now is the time to fully examine that truth. Mother Teresa, 1910 to 1997.
Born Anjeze Gongsha Bojakshiu, was a Roman Catholic nun who was born in Skopje, present-day North Macedonia.
Yet she is widely recognized as an Indian daughter because most of her life and career were inextricably tied to that land. Coming from a humble Albanian family, Mother Teresa's childhood was shaped early on by her Christian faith and deep compassion for those less fortunate. At the age of 18, she left her hometown to join the Loreto Sisters, Institute of the Blessed Virgin Mary, in Ireland, before traveling to India to pursue a mission of education and community service. Mother Teresa arrived in Calcutta, now Kolkata, one of India's most densely populated and poverty-stricken cities, in the late 1920s. Initially, she was assigned to teach at a Loreto school. However, the stark contrast between life inside the convent and the poverty and hunger faced by local people prompted her to seek a new mission. In 1946, Mother Teresa experienced a call within a call, believing that God wanted her to leave the convent and live among the poorest of the poor. With the church's permission, she officially began her independent journey, caring for the homeless and the sick in Calcutta. In 1950, to bring her mission to fruition, she founded the Missionaries of Charity, which initially consisted of only a few members, but quickly grew to include sisters from around the world. The principle of treating every individual as if they were the embodiment of Jesus Christ became the guiding motto of the order's activities, focusing on assisting the poor, the ill, the dying, and the destitute. Nirmal Hriday, home of the Pure Heart, is one of the most emblematic places where Mother Teresa took in terminally ill patients found on the streets and provided them with medical care, food, shelter, and spiritual comfort. The order's work expanded from Calcutta to various other locations, forming a global network of compassion to help orphans, HIV/AIDS patients, the disabled, and disaster victims. In 1979, Mother Teresa was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, and during the ceremony, she made a poignant statement by declining the customary banquet and using those funds for the poor instead. Although there were controversies about medical standards and religious viewpoints,
No one can deny her tireless dedication to bringing solace to the most destitute. Mother Teresa passed away on September 5th, 1997,
and was later beatified in 2003 and canonized in 2016. The Missionaries of Charity continues to operate in more than 130 countries, upholding the spirit of serving in humility, soothing and compassion that she initiated. Despite the debate surrounding her work, Mother Teresa remains a testament to the power of compassion and faith, a flame of devotion that can spread and connect people across all boundaries of language, religion, or social status. She reminds us that even in the smallest of actions, we can offer love and a better chance in life to those who are most vulnerable.